All right, guys, just want to make a quick video here, go over a couple things. Want to go over Bitcoin, want to go over stocks and SPX, and I also want to go over some of the macro stuff we've been seeing. Start off with the macro stuff. Again, guys, growth is slowing. Um, I don't think inflation is as much of a concern anymore because what'll happen when you have, let's say, a recession, inflation's just going to come down naturally because people are going to be buying less. So I don't think I don't know how to word it. I don't think the major concern is the inflation. I think it's still bad, but I think that with the tariffs and everything, um, let's say we do cause a recession, with all the rates, tariffs, we're seeing slowing GDP, we're seeing the bad CPI. This new GDP just came out from the Atlanta Fed. I mean, you guys, you guys can see this. It looks absolutely terrible. The GDP model estimate for GDP growth in the first quarter of 2025 is negative 1.5%. So, I mean, that would be a recession, negative GDP. I think it has to be over a certain amount for them to consider it a recession. So, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got a ways to go till 2025, but that's what we're seeing here. Um, the Sol unlock was today. In classic crypto fashion, we have pumped off the Solana unlock, which wasn't really surprising. We've been going over this bigger range here. Let me draw it out just to remind you guys this big range here. We are basically at the range low. So is it surprising that we bounced from here? Heck no. And we had a good day for Bitcoin, had a rebound in stocks, et cetera, et cetera. So remember, guys, we were talking about we lose this level, it's lights out, we go to the other side of the range. So this is just a good example for that trade. It's kind of my bread and butter setups here. And then we also have all these untapped stops that got ran. 1, 2, 3. Did it run this last one? Yep, just didn't run these. But I mean, we still have these, which don't matter as much. So much time has gone by. Those positions are probably out of the market, but just something to make note of. Um, and then we're kind of just bouncing off this high volume area, which if you've been paying attention, we have been talking about. So nothing here surprising on Sol really. Um, we'll see what happens on Sol. I really want to. I think Bitcoin is the bigger play here. All right, something I want to talk about. Number one, guys, just remember the context. We broke from this high time frame range. Um, what does it mean when you've been in a range for a long time? It means the stronger the break is going to be. So we're seeing that now. Excuse me. We're seeing the strong break now. Not saying we won't get some relief. Um, again, I think a couple of videos ago, we were talking about kind of the 70K area. Again, area not lines, guys. Kind of front running everyone else here. So it looks like we did tap that. But guys, I mean, that other thing I was talking about, we could just sit here and range this whole area out for a long time and come back in here. So just, we'll see. With recession stuff, tariffs, just don't be so quick to jump in. Now, if we get over, I'm definitely still eyeing this 90K level. Like, if we get over 90K, um, I mean, I'm long here regardless for this gap fill trade, up till here at least. And then we can get some major throwback, like up into these lows, maybe, kind of where this VWAP was. So, yeah, I mean, am I going to lose opportunity cost from not buying the exact bottom? Yes. But, it's just kind of my thoughts right now. Um, the anchored VWAPs I have pulled, I think are also pretty important. This is also kind of like a Not really. Anyways, these anchored VWAPs, just from kind of the start of the move, I am watching these pretty heavily. They've been basically walking us down, so I think we flip them, it'll be pretty good too. So I'm watching those as well. Um, yeah, but not really much. I've just been making more intraday trades, to be honest. Just checking the, let's check the TPO chart here. Yeah, not much. Um, Something to note in this environment as well, you know, we have a lot of people that might have bought up here. So when you do get these bounces, they might not be perfect. You might get people front running, like selling, just to get out. So just something to note, because if you're trapped here and we get some kind of mini bounce, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'm out. You don't want to sell the when it's dipping, but when we get a nice bounce, some people might capitulate out of here. So that's something to note as well. I think some added sell pressure. Okay, so we have the bad, um, slowing growth is the name of the game. I'm still looking at China, KWEB, kind of these highs here is what I've been eyeing. Um, yeah, I mean, I still am bullish on China to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, I think this one could be an interesting long while you're short, um, maybe some SPY contracts. So I don't really think this move was anything to write home about. It was probably hedging coming off, if I had to guess, going into the weekend. Um, you can think about it, people have puts. The market maker, when those come off, they're going to have to buy back stock. So I think honestly that's all it was. Do I think much has changed? Not really. Do I still think we're going to, go for another correction? Yes. But that's just kind of what I'm forecasting. If the market proves me wrong, we get above this 90K area, I'll be looking to get long again. But yeah, I mean, the story right now is that's slowing growth, guys. So I don't know, just what the story I'm telling myself at least. Single names, I mean, these haven't really moved in so long, since July. Like since July 2024 I mean, it hasn't done anything. It hasn't done anything. Oh, MSTR. Yeah, it looks like we finally broke from that upper range. I think I did have this boxed out earlier, this kind of area. I don't know. I'm not really interested in trading MSTR much anymore. I don't think I have much edge on it. Don't know where it's going. So I'm just being honest. Google. Yeah, I mean, all the tech stocks are not looking great. So we'll see. QQQ dipping again. Anyways, the alts that I am watching, hype again. You guys can see my alerts there. Hype doesn't look great though, to be honest. I remember I had kind of this range drawn out, um, but I guess let's draw it again. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, till we get till we get above there, not much to do. Um, I did take a long down here. I don't think it was this wick. It was when we came back up, we rejected, and I got in here, just like a mean reversion trade. Other than that, I haven't traded hype much. The liquidity is not great on hyperliquid, so I don't know. It's just not my favorite to trade. XRP. I mean, I don't even think I really have to. Litecoin somehow doing good. Litecoin is gold, I guess. That's funny. BNB. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'm more interested in stocks right now and Bitcoin, and the majors like Solana. Not really trading alts much. What I have been doing is if we get a blowout in alts, I've been setting these kind of like deep alerts like this and various alts just to see if we get those big capitulation moves. I like scalping those for the long side. So that's something I've been doing. Other than that, I haven't been trading them much. I've mostly been trading SPX and the stocks recently and just Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin. The volatility's been great. So I've just been sticking with Bitcoin intraday. Yeah. So that's about all I wanted to cover. Um, to recap, slowing growth, not great. I think the bounce that we got on SPX is mostly hedges coming off. I am looking to get into like longer dated shorts on SPX. Um, the level I'm still watching on Bitcoin is that 90K level. Um, I'm watching these anchored VWAPs, and yeah, I'm not really long buys till we get above 90K, but we'll see what happens. Um, I think that's all I wanted to cover. If you guys got any questions, throw them to me in the comments. All right, thanks, guys.